Mom is diagnosed with a benign fibroid during her checkup, but somehow she ends up getting her entire uterus removed, leading to her getting an infection and dying from it. With the surgical records in hand, I decide to sue the doctor for malpractice, but my wife, Anastasia Ziegler, who's also the director of the hospital, personally steps in to vouch for him. Enraged, I question her why. However, Anastasia just shoves me away coldly. Your mom was already that old. What use did she have for her uterus? Louis's future is more important. Anyway, I'll waive the hospital bills. You'd better take down the court case, though. Don't embarrass me any further in the hospital. As I gaze at Mom's cold corpse, I can't help but chuckle. It turns out that Anastasia has no idea that her beloved side piece has killed off her actual mom, who had stayed widowed for many years. I had just finished handling my mother-in-law Margot Sinclair's death paperwork when Anastasia Ziegler arrived at the hospital morgue with Louis Foster. Louis looked at the row of morgue drawers and frowned. Gabriel, even if Anna is the hospital director, you can't waste money like this. Just get the funeral over with. She was just an old woman. Don't you think it's a waste to use a morgue drawer for a bumpkin hag like your mom? He pulled out a business card and handed it to me. This is a crematorium on the outskirts of the city that specializes in unclaimed bodies. It's cheap, and they can get the cremation done in a single day. I clenched my fists in anger. Anastasia stepped in front of him, shielding him with an unapologetic expression. He's just trying to save us money. Your mom's already dead. She won't know it, no matter how much you spend. What's the point of all this formal nonsense? You're just obsessed with keeping up with the appearance and making your life harder. I stared at her in disbelief. From the moment Margot died on the operating table until now, Anastasia hadn't shown a shred of concern once over the past 48 hours. When I insisted on suing the lead surgeon Louis, she said she would personally vouch for him. She even used her authority and connections to suppress internal objections at the hospital, allowing Louis, who should have been taken in by the police for investigation, to swagger right back to work. I had thought Anastasia was out of her mind, that Louis must have fed her some kind of lies and turned right and wrong upside down, but I never expected the truth to be this. She simply thought the one who died was my mom, not hers. That realization felt both absurd and laughable. Seeing Anastasia protect him, Louis broke into a smug smile. You should hurry up and contact that crematorium. Keeping a body here costs several $1,000s a day. Your mom loved taking advantage of small bargains when she was alive. Now that she's dead, don't follow her example. A thick look of disgust surfaced on Anastasia's face. Like mother, like son. With your mom's petty, nosy personality, dying on the operating table was just karma. My whole body trembled. My mom never offended you. Don't you dare insult her. She couldn't be bothered to deal with me. Instead, she turned straight to the morgue attendant. We're taking this body. You don't need to worry about it anymore. The attendant looked at me, clearly conflicted. Louis pointed at the garbage truck downstairs. Anna, why not have that truck take her along? It saves transport fees and counts as helping the environment. Anastasia scoffed at me. You should be thanking Louis for being so considerate. With that, she called the people over and had them forcibly move Margot's body. I tried to stop them, but the security guards Anastasia had summoned pinned me. Margot had lived